From the Lineweaver Wealth Watch Center, this is the Financial Quarterback.
I'm David Moss from Fox 8, guest hosting the Financial Quarterback.
And I'm Jim Lineweaver, your financial quarterback since 1993.
Love having you on the show. When you're on the show, we answer a lot of people's questions. But once in a while, somebody says, well, what about mine? Mine seems a little bit different or individual or specific, which can certainly be the case. And this way, Stump the Quarterback is a good way. So let's see if we can stump them.
Yes, and you probably will be able to. But if I can pull my team together, then maybe we got a chance.
There you go.
Yeah, so the scenario we're going to run through today is a client that wanted to put an addition on their home. And what they were going to do is, when they came in to see us, is just take all the money out of their IRA. But what they didn't realize is that's going to jump them up a tax bracket, right? Pay more taxes. Not only that, but it was going to have a ripple effect on their Social Security. So they're going to pay more taxes on their Social Security. But then, let's not forget these Medicare premiums.
Yeah.
That one, it was going to go up as well.
And they always discover it's going to cost a little bit more than they think it's going to cost. Like they thought it was going to be $100,000.
Yeah, and originally it actually came out to be $150,000. And not only that, when we did the ramifications and looked at the ripple effect with the higher taxes and everything in Social Security, they were going to pay an additional $5,000 just in their Medicare premiums alone.
So this is where you bring Mark into it. He's a tax specialist, and he looks at the individual, and it's like a tailor making the suit to fit you right.
Exactly. So we pulled the team together and we looked at all the options. We decided to come up with a good strategy that basically took about 1/3 of the money out of her IRA, okay? Kept her tax bracket the same and really didn't increase her Medicare premiums at all. So we got that solved. Then what we did is we worked with a couple banks and we ended up getting her an equity line of credit, and that was able to finance the rest of the project. And then what we did is we said, okay, how are we going to pay this back? So we looked at her non-IRA investments, and we looked at dividends and interest coming off their investments, and that's going to be paying this equity line of credit back on a monthly basis. So she got her addition, kept the taxes low, didn't have to pay those additional Medicare premiums, and still got the addition and everything that she wanted.
You know, it sounds like it takes a big team to do all that stuff.
It does, and that's where that team or that quarterback approach comes in, because you got to dot your I's and cross all your T's on every step of the way.
So we're talking about moving pieces. It's almost like a game.
It can be, yes.
I guess you have to treat it like a game. I mean, you think you're paying it off by just taking the money out of one place, but in the end, by the time you pay all your taxes and all that, you've pretty much made it more expensive than it could have ever been.
Yeah, and also if you make a mistake, a lot of times you can't correct it. So that's why it's so important to, do your homework up front.
So this scenario is probably pretty common, but everyone's finances, they're a little different, and therefore their questions could be a little different also. So if you have questions for Jim about your finances, how you can help maximize your retirement, minimize your taxes, and everything in between, just ask. You can ask, that's right, and may even be able to answer this live on the air. So to submit your questions, go to lineweaver.net and look for the Stump the Quarterback graphic. You'll see it right there on your screen, now in the lower right, and get good answers to your tough financial questions today. And here's Fox News Sunday.